Hello everybody, we are back here on Call of the Wild, the Angler. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to go for the chub over here on Trollsporet, the Norway Reserve. These things are kind of a cool fish. They've got a really nice gold hue to their scales, and they can be pretty tough to get the big ones, so hopefully we can manage to hook into a giant diamond today, and even if we don't, hopefully we'll get a gold or two, so that we've at least got something. We're joined by Brobra, so we got a couple chances at getting something big, and oh man, is that already one, or is that a brown trout? Is that already? That might be a brown trout, but if it's not, then that's a nice chub.
Story of my life.
Is that a brown trout? Who knows?
It's not the fish I'm looking for, and I know that
It's a brown trout.
Yep.
I see it doing the little, like, lip smacking that they do. Oh, man. Maybe I'm wrong.
You are wrong. That's a diamond chub.
No
Oh,
way.
it was close. It was close.
Oh my gosh, what a start to the day! Literally, the first fish is a big old gold chub. You couldn't ask for a better beginning to a video. That is incredible.
Oh, man. I was like, I looked at it and go, that's not a brown trout.
Yeah, I thought it was, because like I haven't seen the chub doing that like lip smacking as they go to bite the bait. I've only seen the brown trout doing that. Maybe I just wasn't looking close enough because these guys are a little smaller.
Maybe you just haven't got a big enough chub to see it.
Yeah, that's probably it. No, because I had a 6.08 when we did the competition. Maybe it just was a different angle. Either way.
Different angle or different lighting in the water, too.
Either way, great way to start the day.
We're using cheese?
Yeah, that was cheese and a size 5 hook.
Okay.
The sun is starting to pop over here, so...
Hopefully it'll warm things up and warm that cheese up, get it real nice and stinky for the chub.
Yep. That's what they be doing. Oh! Chub going for it. I got a chub going for it.
There you go.
This will be at least a gold. Let's go. He's going for the liver. And fish on. Let's see what you are. What does it look like to you? It's right in front of you.
I can't see it.
That looks big.
Friggin' salmon on.
Oh, he's huge.
Nice.
That's bigger than the last one.
I'm trying not to tip it, whenever I see it come in on the thing.
Yeah, it can be tough, though, sometimes. That's a big chub, though. That's almost breaking the 6-pound mark. This is like the second biggest one I've ever got.
I'm going to liver.
Yeah, I think the liver might be the move. I see why Doan was using it. It's nice to weed out those salmon and trout. I love the like kind of gold hue that the chub have.
Yeah, they look really good.
I'm probably going to head to our left, like in like the North River, like at the mouth of it, because that's where I got most of my golds when we were doing the chub comp.
I haven't got a good one up there, so I'm going to keep trying over here for a little bit, and then I'll probably head up there with you.
Yeah, because that spot was on fire for me.
There's a nice roach that just surfaced. Hold up. Hey.
Should probably cast out for that, eh?
Yeah,
I'll cast out for some roach real quick, too, while I'm waiting for you. I got a roach going for it. Wait, do chub bite the bloodworm?
Maybe?
This might be a chub. It kind of doesn't look like a roach. I think it's a chub.
Yeah, chub do bite bloodworms.
Probably just a small chub.
There's a grayling over too.
It's tiny. Hello, little feller. Oh, and if you guys want to see all the different locations that we are catching these big gold chub and hopefully some diamonds eventually, then stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll kind of go over all the different locations, and I'll talk about which ones we ended up catching golds at during this particular video.
Howdy, partner.
Hi.
Howdy there. I've already got 2 gold chub.
I've never caught one.
They're pretty cool.
Make sure you have liver and like a size like 4 or 5 hook.
I'm using a size 5. It gets like all the golds and above.
Oh,
What
You
are we
guys,
doing? We just
diamond sturgeon is a type of sturgeon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
They
hilarious.
have to add it.
A diamond sturgeon. Wow.
A diamond sturgeon. They've got to
Imagine,
do it.
imagine you
Double
saying you got
D.
a gold diamond
Double
sturgeon.
Ds.
So as I sit here editing this video, I just realized that I never mentioned the fact that you're going to catch a ton of brown trout and Atlantic salmon in between the different gold chub if you're using the cheese or one of the other baits that they like as well. So if you want to go for just chub, use the liver because the liver is going to guarantee that you're just getting chub. However, you can't use a hook smaller than size 5, so you're only going to be able to target the gold chub. So it's going to be a lot of dead air in between catches. There's going to be a lot of time spent just casting out into different areas until you finally get one to bite. It can take a long time, so keep that in mind when going into it. Can't tell if it was just surfacing or it's going for it. I think it's a brown trout. But maybe if we're lucky, it'll be a chub. My guess is brown trout.
I'm going to do one more cast here, and then I'm going to go to the island.
Alrighty. Oh, that's a chub. That's a chub.
Huh?
I think. Yeah. Oh, 4.85 pounds. It's just a gold chub. It's not a diamond, but that's still sick. Another gold chub. That's 3 on the day, plus yours. So we got 4 on the day. Not bad.
Yep.
Don't exist.
They don't exist. Oh, also, we're joined by Caitlin now, who's going to start fishing for chub as well. So hopefully between the 3 of us, we'll be able to land a diamond at some point.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I've never caught one, so it's gonna be great.
First one is diamond? Yeah?
Maybe.
That'd be crazy. Well, everybody, the chub have stopped biting, so we've just been fishing for some eyed as we wait for them to start biting again. So I think we're going to go ahead and show a few of the different chub that we caught during one of our Tackle Tuesday competitions. It's a competition that Brobra hosts every week, and the particular week that this is from was a chub week. It was your top 5 chub, and we came very close to winning with a few really nice chubs. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the goals that we got during that day. Here,
Alright, let's see
fishy,
what we
fishy.
get
Oh,
here.
there we go. What are you? What type of fish are you, eh?
Ooh, nice, epics. Community record green sunfish on my hotspots? That's what you like to see, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you put in the work.
Is that an Atlantic?
Congratulations, dude. That's so cool.
No, that's not an Atlantic. That's a chub.
Best spot for roach.
Hey, 6-pound gold chub.
Trailer Park Boy. Thank you
swear
for
to
super
God.
chat, dude.
6.08 gold chub. Let's go.
Yeah, I've kind of just been switching around.
Oh, there we go. There's a chub. There's a chub going for it.
Are you really gonna make me? That is an Atlantic. I don't even want to deal with you.
Oh my gosh. It's a chub. I got the liver on, so there's nothing else it could be. Come on. There we go. Panda, thank you for the 12 months, man. Welcome back.
I'm gonna go get my liver.
Alrighty. How big is this? Oh, it's a
Oh
gold.
my!
Let's go.
God.
To be fair, that's a tiny gold. My biggest silver was 437. This gold's 457. Holy. We got 2 golds on the board. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I pulled my bait out of the way as it was going for it. I didn't realize the fish was going for it. So I reeled in a bit, and it just kept swimming towards where it was. And then, like, halfway through the path, it just turned and went for the bait.
What the heck?
There we go. It's a chub for sure, because that's pearl barley I used. Come on. I don't think it's huge.
Gosh. Dang.
I stand corrected. That's a nice one. 451. Wow. So I got three gold chub on the board and 2 silvers. Not bad. And of course, I did promise you guys that if you made it to the end of the video, there would be a chub guide included in this video. And the way that you can get yourself some diamond chub, or at least the best possible chance to get some diamond chub, is by going over to this little lake over here on the right side of the map. This is a phenomenal spot for diamond chub, and in fact, it is the only areas where you can consistently catch them. Now, obviously, you can catch diamonds in other places too. It's just that these are going to give you a much better chance at getting them. And I also want to state that even though these do give you a much better chance at getting diamond chub, it's not a guarantee. You could go days without actually getting a diamond chub just because diamonds are so rare in Call of the Wild the Angler. I mean, I sometimes go 3 or 4 days without getting a single diamond of any species, so if that doesn't tell you how rare they are, then I don't know what will. On most days that I go here, I'll fish maybe 1 to 2 hours and get around like 2 to 3 gold chubs, so you can expect to get at least a couple golds when you're fishing these areas typically. All of these diamond spots right here are going to be your diamond chub locations. The only one of these that isn't is this one right here. This is a bullhead zone, or a bullhead hotspot, but all of these right here are places that you can catch diamond chub. And again, it's not a guarantee you'll catch one, but it does give you a much better chance than some of the other locations. And the reason I reiterate that so much is because I've seen so many comments over the last couple weeks asking why they're not catching diamonds at the diamond locations. And well, that's just because they're very rare. They are incredibly rare. You could be at the best location to get a diamond fish and not get one for days of fishing. It's just kind of how the dice roll. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but more often than not, you will not get lucky. Now, in terms of the gear, I would just go with whatever your best float fishing setup is. So for me, I'm using the Stalo. It is the mission rod that you get here on Troll Sport. It is equivalent to, I believe, the second best spinning rod in the game. But you really don't need something this heavy. You can get like a 10 or 15 pound setup and be perfectly fine because chub don't get super huge. I believe they max at around like the 8 or 9 pound mark, maybe a little bit bigger. But they don't get super huge, so you can use a mid-range setup and do perfectly fine. Obviously, you're going to want the float of your choice. I use a size 5 hook because this guarantees gold or better only. Now, you're not going to catch a lot of fish, and they're probably going to be few and far between, but when they do bite, they will be a gold or better. Now, I personally use the liver because the liver is going to make it so you don't catch the Atlantic salmon or the brown trout. It'll just be chub and the occasional bullhead catfish or burbot that decides to bite during the day, which is a rarity. And if you are going to use the liver to target only the chub, then you're going to have to use a size 5 hook, so that'll be your golden above hook. But if you're wanting to catch some of the smaller chub as well, like the silvers, then you will want to go to like a size 6 or a size 7. I believe size 7 allows you to catch the big bronze as well as the silvers. Size 6 will allow you to catch just silver and above. But obviously the problem here is you can no longer use liver because size 5 is the smallest hook you can use with the liver. So if you're using the size 6 hook or the size 7 hook, I would probably recommend going with either cheese or hot dog, as I have had very good luck on both of those. But just remember that you can use any of the baits or lures that are listed right here in their bait and lure preferences. You can find their preferences by going to the handbook and then highlighting them and pressing the corresponding key that it says to in the bottom right. For me, it's tab. And right there, it tells you everything you need to know about them. Now, if you really want to get crazy and only go for the diamond chub, you may go hours without actually hooking into anything, but you're going to want to use a size 3 hook with the liver, cheese, or the hot dog. Again, I would recommend liver for this because it'll make sure you don't catch any of those pesky salmon or trout, but hey, maybe you want to catch those. If so, go with the cheese or the hot dog. And in terms of the float depth, I just leave it at the 0.7. I don't think it really matters too much with the chub. I just use it at 0.7 and then cast it out. So whatever the default is, I know it's going to be different whether you're using Imperial system or metric system. If you're using metric, obviously it'll convert it to that. And regardless, it's just the default setting. Just leave it at the default setting and it should be fine. That's how I've caught all of mine. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, as well as leaving a like and comment down below and letting me know if the video was helpful for you. Obviously, I want to get the feedback from you guys and see if you want me to continue doing videos like this. So be sure to comment if you've got something to say. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.